Hello there, YouTube. This is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with a continuation of our Arcanium run. We're going to just go ahead, jump right into this. As I remember, we got acceptable damage just before the boss rush. We're just figuring out what to do with our last 3 threat before we go into anything. We might take one fight just to get an ability, because it could be a purple or legendary. You know, kind of nice. Otherwise, we're basically just trying to get access to this capital so that if we need to, we can get a good upgrade for cheap for only 200. We can get a heal for only 200. And I think that's our 3 kills right there, that elite assault battle. Otherwise, we're all doing something. The person that I'm probably least happy about right now is Lazaar, because he's got Blood Chalice and just, a bunch of weird shit going on, really. But, not really much you can do about that. I guess we just got like these random things on him right now. I would really like to get an heirloom, but it won't really be necessary. But still debating which boss that we're going to fight, but I do believe that it's going to be Lazaar here. It's possible that we have enough damage to like push Arnox fast enough. The main problem I have with it is that we're currently a hit-based build, and all it takes is for her to say, like, hey, guess what? You can't do physical damage to me right now. Or it reflects 50% damage, and all of a sudden Tara can't do anything. Might still do it, because if anybody's going to be able to, like, control the fight, it is Tara. And the fact that she can have the whenever you hit me, I gain, what is it? You gain poison. We can go ahead and ignore that as well. And because we have, Tara's really the only person who has a cleanse. So she can honestly hold down that fight pretty well. Other considerations is maybe getting to this trainer. But yeah, for the most part, maybe we'll do this elite assault battle and then a shard battle. I am quite confident in our damage, especially against these enemies here. But, shit always happens, right? And I'm trying not to get into a situation where, like, I think that we're good and then we end up not being good, because of the fact that I fully realize that the only person who's really looking great is maybe Lady. Otherwise, like, Tara isn't really doing that great. Like, she's got a great engine, but we're currently running off of Shatterwood Arrow and Explosive Arrow, which is perfectly fine. Like, we can obviously win the game like this, especially if we get, like, our defensive package doesn't fall apart due to, like, Lazaar putting cards into our discard or anything like that. But that's my main problem about doing Lazaar, is that we have our engine requires us not to play like a couple of good cards. It requires us to play like pretty much a lot of cards. And once he starts throwing Neils into your deck, they stack up quite fast. So, would we be able to win fast enough? I honestly don't know. Because if Lazaar needs to, like, full heal on a turn, and there's one Neil in there, it's pretty much done. Like, he can't do anything. Tara could potentially do nothing for a turn, like we'd prefer not to, but she could get away with it. And Lady maybe could get away with not doing anything for a turn, but it'd be incredibly spiced. So we've got everybody who's at pretty much like a B right now. Lady's kind of at like an A. She might honestly even be S now that we have attunement. I don't think that we haven't been able to do a fight with that since we got that. It is also a very valid pivot option for us to just go into Pierce Heart Crit if we can find a way to actually enable it. Because we do have quite a bit of vulnerable. Tara can put down the vulnerable, and then Lady can just go into Pierce Heart, and that hits for like up to 100, around 80 though, just for one card. But Tara's basically doing more damage than that already, and we don't have to wait for the cards to all cycle through because she cycles her whole deck in pretty much one turn. So she's currently more consistent than us just playing Pierce Heart, right? Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go through this. Okay. I mean, I didn't say that it was going to be easy for sure. I'm very concerned about the Scarl Skycaller, especially because Blade Master never stops attacking pretty much. So there's not really ever a good turn while this guy is alive for us to actually attack this man and gain shock, because Blade Master has quite a bit of like multi-strikes, AoEs. He's honestly, like, I'd honestly put him at top 3, like, deadliest enemies in the game, especially when he is elite and you have to do more than 10 damage in order to do anything to him. Oh, baby. It's pretty rough, but we can just enable crit on him, and if we get the Shatterwood combo, we can blow up half his health and he'll pretty much be done. We wait for a good turn for, when everybody's not doing anything, then we take out the Scarl Skycaller in the same fashion. Good thing that we have 2 of these potions, right? Otherwise, since we're here, we would love to get access to like a burn on hit, something like that. Like any way to put burn on somebody to enable Tara, because our crit is currently enabled via fire. And then of course Shatterwood whenever poisons on the enemy, she'll crit. So we don't have to worry about that. Sorry about trying to run through that refresher there. I'm hoping to be able to get this video done in about an hour so that it can come out today. What would you look at that? Well, alright then. I'm honestly feeling this. Yeah, I'm liking that quite a bit. Then I just want to get Tara to safety. And I think that's something like this. We're going to take a crap ton, though. Let's just make sure that Lady's going to be okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Looking pretty good here, honestly. That's the one that we want. Let's just make sure that we're doing this somewhat reliably. I don't know why I forgot about the life limit. That was a little silly of me. We'll take you this way because we can tank it. Then I might as well... I don't think that we want to use this on you. We might be able to use it here, though, but that could get a bit dicey. You're going to take 7 damage. This is going to hit for like 13. So then that's 20. This would have to cause 6. We're good, actually. So then what we need to do is something like this. There we go. And we'll just keep that. Not quite what we were looking for, but it's something. It's going to be a little odd. Oh. Make sure to do that. And then this. Oh, hold up. Do that twice. He's dead. And then do this. Oh, hold up. We should probably cleanse. We got enough for that. We're fine. Okay. Lady is definitely going to get bopped a bit, but that should be perfectly fine. Just refreshing myself on what Lady has. I'll just pop that hemo to get it out of the way. Okay. Good stuff. Imagine if we had crit enabled right now. Alright, we're good to go now. Alright. Meteor Stone Plate. I believe we said that we could probably get away with this. My main problem with putting it on Lazaar, I suppose now that we have Blood Chalice, he actually won't just waste it. But then we actually do have to be careful about, like, not popping hemo at the wrong time. Because you certainly can't fit it. At least not while we need you to fully heal off Witchheim. You're pretty much set. I mean, you could put it on for Carved Wood Pipe. That's not really the issue here. Otherwise, the vulnerable is kind of important to us. I don't like the idea of no longer generating Fury off purple cards. maybe the backlash whenever you change like I don't know. Honestly, these are all pretty bad, but I'm not necessarily certain that they're worse than 50 gold. Brawl's pretty good. I don't remember if we checked to see if this one's bugged or not. I mean, it's better for us than a second Pierce Heart, actually. If we had a second Pierce Heart, then we would more reliably be able to get Pierce Heart. Sounds like a no-brainer, but, you know. But this is the ability to apply more vulnerable and taunt. Does this go down on cost? It does. So that's pretty much our upgrade that we're looking for. And then once it gets upgraded, we'll definitely put it in our deck. I mean, we could upgrade it right now. My only problem... Well, I mean, the thing is that if we hit this and there's a battle here, we could potentially, like, never see this capital again. Yeah. So, we're going to get our upgrade. On Brawl. And I like that more than Duel. Or do I? Yeah, I'm thinking I do. Maybe it's the Touche. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. The bug that I'm referring to is that if this is the last card in your hand, it becomes free. It's a pretty big bug. Big if true, if you'll say. Okay, now we're getting ready for this shard battle here. I'm going to start doing this because I know that a lot of you guys are watching these videos for like tips and tricks, and so being able to like go over my thought process in real time, I'm hoping is like very good for you guys. This guy is actually probably the easiest. The main thing here is that of course he's got a stun and he can cleanse. Otherwise he just does like a ton of Hex. Hex isn't really that big of a deal for us. We could purposefully eat it with Tara just to cleanse it. Otherwise, you know, like slow in an area, it sucks. But this is honestly like probably the least problematic for us. This guy, on the other hand, takes less direct damage, so he's going to last frickin' forever. Also has the cleanse, applies a little bit of Hex. Sunder isn't really a big deal for us. Apply weaken an area. Like, if he wants to clock out the fight every 4 turns, that's fine by us. But it's really the rigor mortis that really like slows down that fight, makes it take forever. And then, of course, I believe the last one will be Sadim the Cutthroat. This is actually probably the least problematic to us, because all we have to do is have crit enabled or vulnerable on the enemy, and Tara does this much damage. Not a problem. The main thing that I would be concerned about is him in combination with other enemies. And, you know, Fury of the Sands, right? His AoE multi-strike stuff. Although, technically speaking, if we can block his multi-strikes, then Lady just gets insane. Because she'll have so much spirit on top of the ward, on top of everything else. Really, this is coming down to whatever the heck... hold up. Are you not... Oh, you're not. So we don't fight you. My apologies. We fight Orion the Chosen, which applies 3 shock upon taking direct damage. Kind of an issue, but again, we can sort of do the same exact thing that we did last time, where we take out the side lanes, and then we start focusing down Orion the Chosen whenever we are going to like pay out on him, because again, we just like taunt this aside, it's not a big deal. We just use Tara's ulti on this and it's not a big deal. Then even like Sky Call, right, isn't really a big deal because shock is only going to hit 2 people. But I would much prefer to have Setek. But if we get 2 stuns in game, then that's a problem. Gains Apex Predator? Lady's actually the least health? You know what? Okay, I'll bite. Might be famous last words. This is going to be a little awkward. Yeah, this is going to be a bit spookums, but we should be fine. We should actually probably hit this. Oh, we got so many things that we want to play now. But poison coating is going to be more important for us. Okay. This should honestly be relatively fine. We're going to try and focus this guy down like right now. Unfortunate. Oh, I probably should have done this first to apply vulnerable to everybody. Oh man. Bits at it again. This guy's dead though. I'm wondering how I want to kill him though. I'm thinking that I might need something like this. Yeah, 34 for 1 is pretty freaking good, I'd say. We're actually in kind of a problem here. Maybe that wasn't the right move after all. Yeesh. She ain't no lady if she don't block for 80, am I right? Anyways. This is pretty good for us. Unfortunately, we gotta do a bunch of funky shit. Why am I... Yeah, that's not actually happening. Okay. We've got poison, we've got fire, we've got vulnerable. We're looking honestly pretty damn good. This, however, is kind of a problem. Could you not? That's fine by me, honestly. There we go. That's a lot of shielding, I'd say. Yeah, okay, it seems that these damage previews is more for whenever you taunt Apex Predator. We've been trying to nail that down for a while. And we have access to this, so, you know, we gaming. So then I'm just going to do this. Let's try our little wombo combo here. I don't know, it's alright, I guess. Whatever. That shock actually did do a number on us, didn't it? Oh, we'll be fine. Let's do something like this. There we go. And we have everything that we would possibly want here. If we can get you to ult, that would be great. Especially because you have so much frickin' spirit. Oh, man. Swoop. That's interesting. Spirit isn't going into Wood Chime. I didn't realize that that was... Was that because it's restore? It's being caused by... I don't know. Interesting. Let's report it just in case. So, pretty much the banter I had planned for today was kind of like, I don't know, a little bit of exposition, I guess, coming clean. I've been mentioning quite a bit in the beginning of videos how, like, I have migraines and stuff like that from work, and it's a little bit more complicated than that, but just barely. So, the whole idea is that I have a minor case of moderate brain damage. I have a vestibular hypofunction, which is whenever my eyes try to track things moving, they'll rattle or like chop. I guess since you guys are all gamers, you might understand. I'm trying to track things moving in like 120 FPS, but my eyes can only render up to like 40 FPS. And this causes strain on my eyes, like my eyeballs burn. It causes migraines, and most importantly, if I'm like in motion, it can cause like severe nausea, or even when I'm sitting down, depending on like how fast it's going, the object is going, it can induce nausea. And basically, it means that at all points I am like functionally drunk, which isn't fun. And it can really mess me up, like, for the entire day. Nightbringer, we really don't care. All of these are pretty much whatever. Like, maybe Wind Splitter, but that wouldn't be more damage than we're getting out of our current setup with Sentinel Hood. Not Sentinel Hood, whatever it is. The her quiver. We'll just take money here. Viper Fang is an arrow. Hmm. A second Brawl Plus would be actually pretty interesting. Um, Also, so would be having deflection just for the purpose of being able to cleanse Lady. And it deals some damage, you know, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, it gets pretty difficult for me at times. And recently I've been going to therapy for it, and it's definitely made it, well, it's hard to say worse. My symptoms are worse, but unfortunately, apparently, with vestibular therapy, the road to recovery is through the storm. So it's gotten to the point to where, like, my sense of balance is so bad that as I'm sitting, I'm actually, like, wobbling back and forth, like, I don't know. It's like a bobblehead, but very slight. But like my head is doing it to itself. And so now, when I'm just sitting here, and especially when I'm also like trying to track or like read stuff, it's actually been getting like progressively worse. I can't stand for more than like 10 minutes because like my legs start to give out because I'm trying to keep myself balanced. Thankfully, I can walk. Like, being in motion apparently is much easier for me than actually just trying to stay still at this point, which is, it used to be almost the exact opposite. Um, but yeah, my therapist says that I'm getting better, so even though I feel like shit, there's always that to look forward to. Anyways, what the hell were we even going to do with this? I honestly think what we're supposed to do is get rid of this explosive arrow at this point and put in a serrated arrow just to get more vulnerable out there since it's so important to us. But since we already have an upgraded one, we're definitely not using this to upgrade that. Do you have anything? The Crimson Potion, actually. Crimson Potion would actually be pretty damn good. And I think we get rid of a Fang Strike. You actually dealing damage isn't really that important, and we really don't care about you getting a certain amount of hemorrhage either. So I think upgrade Crimson Potion, swap out Fang Strike is a very good play for us. Otherwise, just looking through here, we could upgrade this parry, but that's honestly just like another 3, maybe 4. Like, Lady's already set just due to her artifacts. She doesn't really need any other help. Oh, not here. Otherwise, I suppose transmute artifacts. We didn't even try Meteor Stoneplate. We could re-roll it. We could re-roll it. And another thing that we could do is Lazaar's not really using carved wood pipe. We could get fire on hits. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but that actually might be the best thing to do because otherwise it's very hard for us to get blues because of where the rarity curve is at. That might be the honest play here. Because we can always just upgrade at a shop or something like that. I like it more than training bow, yeah. So I think that's what we do. If I could find it. Carvewood pipe. Crazy that this thing actually like carried us, and now we're just getting rid of it. Oh, oh, up, up, up. So now we actually need Fang Strike, because we need as many attacks as possible. Sora's long sight is also incredibly interesting. Anyways, that is a huge get. Because now what that means is we don't care about poison coating. So we'll put in Serrated Arrow. Take out Explosive Arrow. The only thing that would make this better is another Heart Piercer Arrow. I honestly don't even know what the hell what we put in here. I guess Blurring Speed. Guess what? You're back in the game. It might be worth hitting here for that Heart Seeker arrow. Oh! The shrine. Leechwood arrow, we really don't care. Arcane Ward would be interesting on Lady. But like gaining... I don't know, gaining one ward doesn't really sound that exciting to me. It's probably the best thing here though. Anyways, let's just take a look at a couple of things here. Slam on Lazaar is absolutely insane. But it's too late for that. You get this early, you rush this, and you get it in like, say, threat 8. That is a completely different game. Reroll. If Lazaar was actually trying to do damage, I don't know. Maybe we could fit that in there, but it's just so awkward. Because this could multi-strike 6. Multi-strike 6 is 48 damage, that's actually quite a bit. But as far as us getting heals on Lazaar, he's going to be absolute shit. If we would have found this earlier, we definitely could have picked this up, in my opinion. Reroll me one more time. Now, Crimson Rush is usable. It's a better Fang Strike. We could also consider Blood Boil, but really? Not really. Especially for 94, we could definitely buy this. Crimson Rush. I guess we're keeping that Fang Strike. Okay. Just checking to make sure that we're good. And honestly, with how well we were actually doing in those fights, like those fights were pretty easy. Like Lazaar got bopped once. I almost think that we can take Aranox now. But it might still be Sun King. We'll take Aranox. I suppose I should have checked in a minute. Okay, we do have Explorer's Torch. Woo! Sheesh. Alright. Alright. Lady is just fine. Almost. All right. Everything's honestly looking great. My main problem is that they're resistant, but it's a good thing that we put in the serrated arrow then. It was great single target. Oh, are you really gonna live by one? We shouldn't need this. I say no. It really wasn't an issue. We could have gotten away without it, but... Okay. Time for Lady to save the day again? Oh, this is perf. Oh. We're getting out of this one, guys. Don't you worry. I think I'm going to have to start using Shatterwood because she's resistant to it. Just to kind of get past this phase. It's not a phase, Mom. Alright, she's fine. Everybody else, though, has a crap ton of poison and shit. Thank goodness. We're just off, too. It's crazy. We're fine here. Restore, return 50% of damage taken. That's, no es bueno. I do need to taunt you, though. I think we forgot to get the cleanse card on Lady, and it definitely shows. This is honestly crazy. And this is exactly why I think that Crimson Talisman's pretty damn good. But that's just me. Guess what we're going to do here is set up, because we cannot take that. That would just blow Tara up. Okay, we need Shatterwood again. Is this even possible? Not really. That's going to have to be the kill shot. Okay. Oh, hey. It's kind of nice, except that we don't really have anything for it. I mean, this will block this. And then next turn, assuming it's not reflect damage, we should be winning. Definitely got a little bit closer than I thought it was going to, though. I think we're going to have to do this. All right. But yeah, no cleanse there was kind of a bad time. Ask and thou shalt receive. I wonder if Paragon of Strength is better than, well, the vulnerable card. I could do that math right now. Forgive me. I believe vulnerable is better. So, if I'm doing 1 plus 1 times is 2, times 2 is 4. But I'm going to do 1 plus 1.5 equals 2.5 times 1.5. It's slightly worse. Paragon of Strength is slightly worse. But if you had them both, then you would do 5 times damage, my man. That's crazy. I think we take this just in case we do get a Heart Shatter. Again, multi-shot isn't really Prep? I'm not sure how I feel about Prep on this lady. Like, Interrupt's good, but we're pretty much just trying to boss right now, right? Slice and Die, like, she needs to play more block cards, not to have cards like these. Give me gold. And by the way, we are totally saving Lazaar if this is Goldicon. Okay, we don't have to do that. Because Goldicon does none of that shit. He just does huge damage. Heart? That's the wrong heart, Pierce? Lifesteal if the target has vulnerable. Sounds pretty good for our setup. Oh my goodness. Brace isn't actually that good because of how we're already set up on Lady, but usually you want Brace. Let's see what artifacts we have. Oh look, Carved Wood Pipe is back. Okay. Lady can't afford anything, otherwise getting Emerald Flame Bracers on her would just guarantee that we have our setup, because if Lazaar goes down again, it's going to be pretty spiced. But I do believe that we have to heal up at least twice just because of that. Might even heal up a fourth time just in case, right? It'd get him pretty much to full health. There's really nothing else that we could do. That Heart Piercer arrow is pretty much it. So skipping on that actually may have saved us. Just saying. This definitely saved us. Okay. This is honestly quite annoying. We have to wait for him to get power to actually do any like real damage to him. Grabby hands, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. Well, there's the power. We've got the power. Not sure Vampiric Bite would top you off though. So let's go ahead and do that. Block. Block. That was also probably largely unnecessary because we're just going to do something like this. Like this. Yeah, that block probably needed to go here, to be honest. You don't have vulnerable yet, so let's get that started. And we want the vulnerable arrow. There's our attunement. There's our parry. Kind of rough that she was also sundered this turn. We need to deal with this. In fact, why do you have your ultimate? You ult every one turn, you ult every 2 turns? Do you actually have 2 different attacks? I guess I never noticed. Anyways, this is a fucking problem. We could very well be dead here. I mean, we're probably dead here, to be honest. Probably could have ordered that slightly better, but I wanted more block for you. Yeah, I think we're done here. I think I overestimated exactly how much damage this guy does. I mean, that's clear, actually, but, you know. If you're not going to ult, we probably weren't going to do anything like that anyways. Need to do that just to get that out of our hand. This is crazy. Lady's definitely more important than Lazaar right now. But she needed to ult in order to get the health to be able to swap. It's pretty rough. This is fine. I told you it was fine. That's a little silly. Oh my god, we almost got 2 ults in 1 turn. It's when the AoE comes out. This guy right here. That is no es bueno. In fact, honestly, if we could set up a kill here. It would require us to do something like this. Probably should have ulted before I went over here, actually. But I'm concerned that if I ult now... Okay, no, I'm fine. Oh my goodness. This was not the match I needed. But my main problem is that if we get our ultimate, we have to come in here in order to attack you, and I'd prefer not to do that. So we're probably just going to run another ultimate without any of that bullshit. Little odd. But we're not sundered, which is actually pretty freaking good. We're not going to get any fury out of this, unfortunately. That is what it is, though. Ooh! Well, this one's a clencher, huh? We're really gonna have to shift to the left, huh? Okay. Okay. I just need to eat this. We're fine. I guess, don't get in the way of any of, Tara's shenanigans. Does that... Hold up. We can save that for next turn, actually. I wasn't paying attention. I should have fucking... Oh, man. We're always going to take this just in case. I guess just toss that out there just to cycle our deck. Oh, this is a perfect dodge. We just need to ulti. We just need to ulti. We are indeed running out of health, though. We can't keep doing this. We cannot keep getting away with this. I actually... No, we need to do this. Maybe? Ooh! I don't know why we did that. I keep wanting to get health on Tara. However, we only need a couple more ults. This is not an easy dodge. I probably scuffed that one up. I was supposed to do Infernal Armor because this is the point where we can actually deal damage. I've been making a lot of fuck-ups here. This is not a round to be doing with a migraine. We can actually eat this. We just unfortunately will have to parry. And I guess we might as well do some damage, right? Okay. This is about to look very weird. Actually, there's no way that we're going to get a second ulti out. So we're going to make sure to do this. We're about to lose our flame. Corbin, my man, I ain't got no fire. So if that's the case, there's really no reason not to be doing this. Okay, next turn we'll reshuffle. I'm cracked. That's a lot of damage, but thankfully we can sidestep it. Okay, you have power again. This is pretty much one. I just need to not screw this up. Oh. So what did I tell you? Lady. Oh, man. That was crazy. Can I see the battle details, please? Lady absorbed 3,000 damage via armor. Oh. Oh, man. Anyways. We did that with Serrated Arrow and Shatterwood Arrow. So just goes to show you, Tara don't need no fancy toys. Well, I mean, literally everything else in her deck was fancy, right? But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. If you have any feedback, be sure to leave that down in the comments below. Any questions, concerns, comments, misplay alerts. This will be getting up today. Not that that matters much to you guys because you're watching it in your real time. But yeah, just super excited with how the run ended out. It was a bit of a clincher, but definitely was able to show off exactly how strong we are and how strong, Tank Lady can be, right? Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys around.